All right, here we go. This is number one. This is number one. This is the genesis. This is where everything starts. This is the Final Percent podcast. I'm finally doing it. I'm getting started. This is happening right now, okay? We're doing this. Now I gotta be honest with you. We're gonna have a baby, okay? We're gonna have a baby. There's gonna be a birth in the family. We're having a knowledge baby, okay? Well, I'm having a knowledge baby because here's what's going on. Now, what is a knowledge baby? That's weird. Knowledge baby is something that's been on your mind, in your heart, and you're finally pushing out into the universe. Now, I'm going to be talking about this concept called the final percent. And it is something that has kind of transformed the way that I'm doing things, the way that I care about things, the way that I'm doing my business, my relationship, my marriage, my friendships. Everything in my life has to do with this final percent now. And it's transforming things. So, with that being said, I've been working on a book for about 2 years. I've been struggling with the title, and until recently, within, say, the last 6 months, I finally have a title. It's the final percent. And to help you understand what is the final percent, what is this I struggle to say magical thing, but it is definitely an epiphany. It's something that is super easy to understand and has really just transformed and connected a lot of areas of my life, whether it be the business, the marriage, whatever it is. This really helps understand. So, all right, gather around. Hey, you, come on. All right, everyone. All right, we're going to do this right now. Story time. I don't have milk and cookies. It'd be hard to get them through the camera, all that good stuff. But here we go. Story time. Starts out with a phone call. It's my buddy Robert Keating. He's also the lawyer of my company. And he's turned into just an incredible friend. And so he calls me up and he says, hey, have you heard what's going on? And I went, we live in a pretty crazy country right now. There's a lot going on. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. He goes, dude, for the first time in 100 years, there is a total eclipse that is going to travel the length of our entire country. And I go, I have heard that, and I was really mad I was going to have to miss it because I was going to have to fly to San Francisco. Those plans canceled, and so I had already taken off the time. I was prepared. And I said, dude, let's do it. I really want to see this. Besides, I'm from Wyoming. We're in Colorado now. We just drove right over into my home state, and I got to experience this thing that has, for all intents and purposes, completely changed my life. I didn't know what to expect at the time, though. So anyway, he grabs his wife, his newborn baby Luke. He calls him the celestial baby. You'll hear why here in a second. And his 4-year-old daughter, Ella. I get in the car with my wife, and we caravan up into Wyoming. And so we took our guitars, we started playing, we had a lot of camaraderie, we were just hanging out, really enjoying life, really just experiencing things. I mean, so we're there, we're in the moment, we're connected to where we're at, and it's cool. So anyway, we get to the spot. We just pulled off to the side of the road in kind of the middle of nowhere, and we're getting ready to watch the eclipse. Now, we put on these glasses, and we look up, and it starts. Oh, my God, it starts. And I was like, this is stupid. This is so stupid, because it looks like a really crappy version of Pac-Man. You put the glasses on, you can't see anything but a bright little yellow dot, and it's just slowly moving over. And I'm going, man, and then not to mention the eclipse doesn't happen very fast. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, of it slowly moving over. And I'm going, oh, okay, we drove a bunch. We're going to have to sit in some crazy traffic. This is going to be insane, whatever. But okay, cool. I'm here. I'm going to experience it. I'm going to keep watching. I keep watching. And I'm going, the energy starts to change a little bit. I'm going, man, this is kind of cool. But still, you take off your glasses at any point, you cannot see this. Like, you can't see it with the naked eye. Like, it's the sun. Don't stare at the sun. Those glasses really, really, really are needed, okay? So I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at this thing. 90% happens. Cool. I still have to have my glasses on, all right? 95% I still have to have 99%. And I'll tell you, like, maybe it cooled off a little bit, and the tone of the atmosphere, like it's really hard to explain. And I'm telling you right now, I encourage anybody who has not done one of these things, has not been in the totality, go do it. So anyway, I'm watching, it gets to 99%, and I mean, the hue, that's probably the best way I could do it. The hue of everything around me was kind of changing, but I'm telling you, right when it hit 100%, it got, it looked dark enough to be 9 o'clock, 8:30 on a summer's day. So it's kind of that time of night where you're looking out and you can still kind of see like the sun like really dimly behind the mountains. It's not like not sunset, like way past sunset, like you can just kind of, it's so hard to explain. I'm so and the temperature dropped 25 degrees, I'll bet. So the temperature drops like that. And it's I mean it's noon. It's in the middle of the day and it looks like it's 9 o'clock at night on a summer's night. And I'm going, "Oh, it is the most crazy thing." But above all else, I took off my glasses and I looked up and I could see the corona of the sun coming around the moon. It was a transformative experience for me because I was looking up and I was going, "Oh my God, this is incredible. This is amazing." And after 2 minutes of sitting in something, and just so you know, don't try to take a picture of this thing with your phone. It's not going to do it justice. Just enjoy the moment. Just be there. Be present. I know everyone wants to watch a concert through their phone, wants to be present, learn how to live life. The whole stop and smell the roses thing, that there really is something to that. So anyway, I'm watching this. I'm freaking out inside and I think it's incredible, but just like that it's gone. It's over. It's done. But so anyway, kind of fast forward and everything. I get back to Denver. I get back to Colorado, and I'm telling people like, holy. Now, by the way, that was like 18 hours of traffic because as far as I'm concerned, everyone in the entire world was in Wyoming. Because to do a 4-hour drive, it took me 18 hours to get back home. Come on, that was anyway. Sorry. I go on tangents. It is what it is. But anyway, I go back. I'm talking to people. I'm going, did you guys see the clip? Yeah, dude, I saw the clips. Dude, it was awesome. I was like, dude, did you drive to Wyoming too? No, I watched it here. And I said, you weren't in the totality. Now, just so you know, in the eclipse, there's different parts of it. So like Denver only had 98% coverage and some places only had 99. And then the reason why Casper, Wyoming was so popular is it not only was in the totality, but it had the longest length of totality. It was like 2.5 minutes of total eclipse. Total eclipse of the heart. Anyway, everyone thought it. It's fine. I was just doing it for you. But anyway, so I'm asking, did you see it? Oh, man, yeah, man, it was like 98% done. And I remember what it was like. I'm looking up there and I'm saying, okay, cool, that's probably like 98%. This is what Denver's seeing right now. I took off my glasses. I still couldn't look at it. It still looked like the full sun, even though it only had 2% of the sun showing. It still looked like the full sun. I'm telling you, you cannot look directly at this thing. And so I said, oh, well, you didn't see it. Yes, I did. No. You didn't see it. So I have this conversation with probably 10 people. I'm telling you, I have it with maybe even more. I mean, we've got a school here. I talked to a lot of people about it. And it was at that moment that I realized that, oh my God, this is the way that we're getting taught about how to do life, how to live your life. And I realized at that moment, getting a 90% on a test. Okay, if you get 90% on the test, if you get 91% on the test, does it matter to you? 92%, 93%? Okay, maybe the A minus or the A plus or the A happens, whatever. But let's say A plus. Okay, that's 95% and above or something like that in most places anyway. Do those little in-between percents really start to matter? So what's the difference between an A plus and a 100%? A lot of people don't care, but people live their life that way. People are living their life that way. And so I realized, man, taking my business from 90% to 91% costs a ton of money, and I don't really feel that different. Taking it from 91% to 95% costs a lot of money. Maybe I feel a little bit different, but not much. But you spend so much more energy, so much more time, so much more money, and you get diminishing returns. And so I realized, oh my God, business and life, marriage, friendship, relationships is the same as the eclipse. It gets better in the final percent. It gets exponentially better in the final percent. Because I can tell you, taking business from 97% to 98% is tremendously more expensive than taking business from 94% to, say, 96%. You spend more money, you get diminishing returns. But it's in that final percent going from 99% to 100% is when everything changes exponentially. Everything unlocks and opens for you so that you understand. And I feel like I don't think I've done it with my business yet. I think I'm on the path. I know I've done it with my marriage. I'm telling you, I go the final percent for my wife every single day. I love that woman. I owe her a lot. She shows me things every day. She is incredible. But we go the final percent every single day, every single moment for one another. That's our secret. That's the secret. We just go to the final percent. All the places that other people won't go, we go there. But what happens if you start doing that for your business? Stop letting yourself be good enough. Good is the enemy of great. So I'm telling you right now, stop saying, "Oh, I got 95%. I'm good." No, you're not. You're close. Now, I'm telling you, going from 90 to 98% might be the same amount of work from going from 98% to 99%. You're still not going to feel different. But you're like, man, this work I got 1%, this work I got 9%. Doesn't matter. Go the final percent. When you get to 99%, start getting excited because your life is about to unlock. Your meaning is about to unlock. What you're truly capable of is about to unlock. You are going to unlock why you're here. You're going to unlock what you truly can do. Now, I'm going to leave you with this story because that's what the final percent is about. It's going to the final percent in management, in leadership, in relationships, in marriage, in friendship, in team building, in business, in life. Finding your final percent and getting there. It's hard. I'm not going to lie to you. If you don't ever come back to the final percent or talk to me or come to a seminar or anything that we're doing, if you never come back and talk to me in any way, all I want you to take away from it is I got to go my final percent. I'm going the final percent. I'm going from 99 to 100. I'm going to experience that exponential because everything lives in that final percent. I'll end with a story just to kind of help hammer this home one more time. Winston Churchill, I believe it was Winston Churchill. This is a very famous story, by the way. He had an aide come in, put a project proposal on his desk, and he looks at it and whatever. And the aide walks in the next day, and it says, "Is this your best work?" So the aide looks at it, I could probably change this, and I could do this, and I could do that, and I could do this, blah, 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 right? Hands it back in to Winston. Aide walks in the next day. "Is this your best work?" He says, "What is he seeing that I'm not?" So he starts doing this, he starts rearranging, he really puts some really mental muscle into it. Hands it in. Walks in the next day. "Is this your best work?" And he's going, "Oh my God. Turns it back in and he changes a bunch of stuff. He pulls out all the stops and really does something great. Hands it in to Winston. Next day he walks in and says, "Is this your best work?" He does this to him 9 times. 9 times. I'm telling you, 9 times. Can you imagine? So the aide walks in, slams it on Winston's desk, and he says, "This is everything that I have. This is everything I can do. I've looked at it from every angle. This is my best work." And Winston says, "Okay, I'll read this one." So what I challenge you to do is when you lay your head on the pillow, that is you signing your name that this day was your best work. You don't get your days back. You're signing your name. When you put your head on your pillow, you're signing your name to your day, and you're giving it back to God, the universe, whatever you believe in. So I challenge you, when you look at your pillow, I want you to look at your pillow and have imaginary words across your pillowcase that says, "Was this your best work?" And you do not put your head on your pillow until you can answer yes. So you need to know that you went to your final percent every single day because you don't get your days back. You have 2 bank accounts. One of money. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You have another bank account of time. You can't refill that one. So I'm telling you, go the final percent. Find your final percent. I hope that I can help you take that journey. I hope that you come back. But this is the intro to what we are calling the final percent. The book's going to be out in December. We're going to do podcasts. We're going to launch with a lot of cool content. A lot of it is going to be free. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hearing about this new thing that I am crazy passionate about called the final percent. If you have any questions, contact me directly. I'm super pumped to take you to your final percent. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is just the beginning.